was obviously a game where I saw maybe more talking in between plays than I ever have.
Um, maybe. No, it was definitely just a competitive, good, fun, chippy game. Both sides obviously, were competing hard. It was a tough game, as you saw, kind of like an old school feel to it, honestly. But yeah, both teams obviously, just got competitive, went after it. So yeah, it was a little chippy, a little talking, a little this, a little that. But obviously that's just part of the game, part of playing football. So.
Christian, your goal that you took Trevor out to breakfast last week, how did it all kind of transpire, and what was his reaction to that?
I mean, it really wasn't a big deal. Just looking out for Trevor. Obviously, he has a lot on his plate. Just with a lot of different things going on in his life. So, just went on a date with a nice cute blonde. But just that's all. Just hung out sometimes to just talk to him. Just really it. So.
Christian, with all that went on last week,
What was that?
with all that went on last week with this team, what do you guys in the locker room do leadership-wise to step up and do the job?
Really just obviously a lot's going on like you said, so it's really just everyone's just gonna have to step up in all different areas. Leaders gonna have to lead. Just players gonna have to step up, and everyone's just gonna have to get closer. And like I said, it starts with the leadership, the guys who've been around. Whatever adversity, whatever anything we have to deal with going forward this season, it all starts with leadership, and I feel like we have that on this team. We got a lot of seniors. And just not, and being the senior is one thing, but guys who aren't afraid to lead too. So, I mean, that's obviously critical and important. So.
Christian, was last week the toughest test of leadership that you've been around since you've been here?
I mean, really, just the guys definitely just showed a good job. Of just their true leadership. Just everyone just willingness to follow, because like I said, a lot was going on. So, I was definitely impressed. It was definitely a tough week and a tough game, obviously, as you've seen. Just glad we were able to, just get through it, and looking forward, the season coming up ahead.
Going off that, is that tougher to lead guys through that or a tough loss?
It's different, just two completely different things, really. I don't know what. If I would say if it's tougher or not, but you just kind of got to keep going. You got to just still show up every day, prepare, go to work. So that's really it.
I think it was your first halftime deficit, and you guys were so good on defense in the second half, less than 100 yards, and nearly pushed a shutout. Did you rally the guys, the defensive guys in the locker room? What was said there?
Really, we just didn't flinch at any point. We just knew that we would be fine. That we played pretty well up until that point. There's just they just made some plays, which is going to happen in the game of football. So you just really again just can't flinch, and that just goes again. That's just a testament to again the seniors and the leadership we have on that side of the ball and just on the team. Just really not flinching. We've been in situations like that before. We know what we got to do, make adjustments, and go from there.
Christian, did you worry at all when last week unfolded that maybe the locker room might divide a little bit?
I wasn't worried at all. Not really. I mean, obviously, it was a tough situation. But again, just didn't really think everyone still has a job to do. At the end of the day, we all got to be professional. We still, everyone has to do their part. And that kind of was just the mindset. Just like, that can't, whatever goes on, whether it's outside world, whether it's, within the team, you can't let, when you show up and you're playing football, you got a job to do, you got to get it done. So.
There's some, from the outside perspective, people would look at that situation and say maybe Kelly made a decision to focus on himself over the team. What was the emotion inside the locker room? How is that a decision like that viewed among?
Really, obviously, I got a lot of love and respect for Kelly as a player and as a man. There's probably been no one I've had more respect for, and just really, ultimately, we just gotta love and support him. He's still our brother. He's still our good friend. He's still this and so. Whatever decision a player has to make for themselves, or whatever they feel like, just got to support it. Just because because at the end of the day, he's still our brother, he's still our friend. So, and like I said, a lot of guys still, have a lot of love and respect for him. So you just got to support him through it, and just wish him all the best.
There's a little bit of a changing dynamic. It almost feels like in the amount of power, I guess, that players have. I mean, 5 years ago, something like this, or last year even, something like this wouldn't have been able to happen. Do you think it's a good thing in general that players have more options, maybe, that those kind of things can happen?
No, definitely, and it depends on the situation. Every situation is different, but that it's definitely interesting, just to see how they like. I'm sure this won't be the first. I'm sure this won't be the last. Of a situation like that. So I mean, just seeing how it would just be interesting, seeing how things unfold going forward with all the different programs and everything. So.
When you're out with Trevor, did you just let him talk? Did you impart wisdom, or was it just let's just go hang out and what's more, I've just got your back type of sentiment?
No, really, just hanging out, just enjoying a meal. I mean, I'll do that for anyone on the team. Any of the young guys who, or anyone period. Who just may seem like they have a lot on their plate, or just if I'm a lot of my teammates look out for me in a lot of different ways. So I definitely like to return the favor and just show all my teammates that I got their back regardless of anything.
Is it easy for the two most recognizable guys on this team to go out together?
Well, we had to hit it early. That's why it was good we went to breakfast, before anyone was really out and about. But some people still saw us and everything, but it's all good. We were, it wasn't that big a deal or anything.
Wouldn't the other veterans felt more of a need to embrace Trevor because of Kelly's departure and all the emotions involved? I'm sure his departure has affected Trevor in some unique ways as well.
I mean, well, really, just I feel like we did just do a good job of getting behind all of our guys. Like we have a lot of talent and a lot of guys who could get the job done on this team. So, at the beginning of the year, I felt like regardless of anything, we had three quarterbacks who I feel like could win a lot of games for us, regardless of how everything unfolded too. So, that was still my mindset. That's been my mindset all year. So.
What were your conversations with Kelly like about kind of his decision, or have you talked to him?
I haven't talked to him much. Just I really haven't talked to him much, or in the little bit I did talk with him about, I really just I don't care to share so much, but I mean, just I haven't talked to him too much.
Christian, the last 4 weeks you guys have played 3 option quarterbacks. You got Dungy, who was very hard to corral, and you get a guy this week in Hartman that's also pretty slippery. Talk about Wake Forest and what you guys have seen on film there with him.
Well, Wake Forest is definitely a really good team. I know they try to get a lot of plays in there, and it just kind of seems like every play there's just different options, different reads, and things like that. They have a good solid O-line and that could be potential challenges for us. But they're just a well-coached team and an old team too. They got a lot of veterans and everything. So. But and their quarterback's a good player, like you talked about, and just looking forward to the challenge.
They go even faster than Syracuse.
Right.
It's good that you have that similarity.
No, it definitely was good to kind of get at least a little bit taste of it. I think they have like the second most plays in the nation or something like that. Average per game or something like that, which is crazy. But yeah, no, it's definitely good that Syracuse went real fast. At least to be kind of like a little like inkling of what we'll get this week. So.
When Trevor went out the other day, got hurt, did you guys feel as a unit, I'm convinced that you're going to have to win this game and do everything to keep it as close as possible?
Well, definitely we knew we would have to do our part. No one had to go out there and be Superman or just do our job. Honestly, like I said, I feel like I felt like we were fine. I felt like the offense would figure it out, that they got it, and we did. The O-line really stepped up, so I definitely commend them for that. They stepped up and the running backs, tight ends, all the guys, just did a good job. And that's just a testament to coaching and just that's just the mindset of the team really. That I just feel like no one really flinched. Chase Breezy, just cool customer. Just did his thing, did his job. So definitely earned some more respect from me. And I had a lot for him before that, but definitely earned some more.
Seems like the locker room offense and defense can all take the chase. What is it about him?
I don't know. Like, Chase just has that personality. Like, he's just a guy. People want to be around and enjoy hanging out with. Like, I don't know, just the coolest guy in the world. Honestly, just like I don't know. Like, he doesn't have an enemy. Like, no one dislikes him. He just has some mocks to him. Like, he just comes around and just like, hey, what's up, Chase? Like, he just has a good outgoing personality that everyone loves and respects.
I guess in practice, you don't see him lowering his shoulder and running through the tackle.
No. No, that was impressive. First of all, Chase is probably the slowest quarterback that's ever been at Clemson in my time. But But no, it was definitely just fun to see. You know, he just showed that competitiveness and that kind of will to win too by pulling the ball in that one run play, and it took about 10 seconds for him to get his yards. But you know, it really felt like it took forever. I'm just watching it. I'm like, no, he did. I'm like, but hey, and he did his thing. But it was just fun to watch for sure. But it was like, and he lowered his shoulder, and it took a couple of guys to bring him down. So that was definitely fun to see.
Does that sort of epitomize that moxie you were talking about?
No, definitely it does. I mean, and again, and just even like that fourth down throw to T, like just like you know, just never been in a situation like that. Just you know, and just you know, hasn't played like too many downs for us, too many snaps for us. But you know, just in that moment, just like I'm just chilling, you know. And he's been well coached like all his life. He pretty sure he played like 6A football in Georgia, like and won a couple championships or something. So like, I'm pretty, you know. Is you know clearly he's shown some upside and you know things like that and he's you know like we just knew he'd be fine and it was just fun to see for sure.
Last year when he was on the scout team, did you guys see that stuff?
Oh, definitely. You know, you just seen it. I definitely seen it then too. That's a good point because you know we're not too nice to the quarterbacks on scout team. You know, most of the time we're not too nice to any of the players really. Like I'd always make sure like I'd give Chase just a little pop, you know, just a little love tap or something. But he always got up right away, would just talk a little trash or something. Like he joke around like, "Oh, hold on, let him through this play" or something like that. Just to, you know, just like you know, just having fun with me. And he just brings it. He just brought it every day last year on scout team, and it was a lot of fun. He was the you know a great look for us, and it really helped our defense.
Is Chase held in even higher esteem with his teammates, from you and your teammates, because you've had 3 guys transfer out of his position while he decided to stick it out and fight for his lands?
I mean, I like either way. Like I feel like regardless, you know, like just like I was saying earlier, Chase is just that, you know, just that dude.